Hey, good afternoon, my happy home buyers. If you're not happy now, you will be when I'm done here. I've got some good news for you. Were you in the market for a new home, out there shopping for a new home, and all of a sudden the Federal Reserve shoved the rates up through the ceiling? Well, guess what? A lot of these home builders, because of that, have a lot of incentives now. The prices are down. There's a lot of houses available now, a lot of homes on the market. It's actually created a perfect storm because of one thing. These builders like Taylor Morrison here, Tri Point, and Toll Brothers, they've got their own lending, they've got their own title company, they've got their own insurance. And because they've got their own lenders, they've got their own rates on some of these homes. Here it is. 4.99% interest rate, 5.014 APR. That's your out the door rate. That's right at 5%. You can just call that 5%. That is a very good loan for this day and age. That's a loan you wouldn't even have to refinance it later if you didn't want to, but you could also do that. You always want to take into account the fees that you're going to pay to do that, and they'll always be able to show you how long it takes to break even on that expense. So it's usually worth it. They say a half a point. I think I'd rather see, a point and a half, or 2 points. That'd be a significant drop in your house payment. This is, again, the perfect storm. The houses are only available because the Fed shoved the rates through the ceiling. That brought the buyer frenzy to a grinding halt. That killed the bidding wars. And now the inventory is stacked up and the builders have all these incentives. With a 5% rate, you no longer got an excuse. With a 5% rate, it's time to jump out there, grab one of these up, get in it, lock it down, and you'll be so glad you did. So here's what we've got. Tri Point, or Taylor Morrison, has these homes all over the West Phoenix Valley. They've got them all the way out here. Goodyear, Buckeye, Glendale, Surprise, and down here where I'm at in the Southeast Valley, Southeast Mesa, Queen Creek, and Santan Valley, they've got a lot of homes available. They've got 63 communities with 86 available homes. Let me give you a little tour of what we got here. As you can see, this $739,000 home is marked down $41,000. So you not only got a 5% rate, but serious markdowns on these. Here's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,000 square foot, 3-car garage, marked down $20,000, $760. Here's a 3-bed, 3.5-bath, 3,200 square foot, 3-car garage. It's a $840,000 home, but it's marked down from $964. It's marked down $123,000. That's down here in Queen Creek. Queen Creek and Gilbert are beautiful cities to live in. If you're not from Arizona, Queen Creek, Gilbert, and Scottsdale are the three most affluent areas in the Phoenix area here. Here's a $853,000 home, marked down $100,000, 3-bed, 3.5-bath, 3,200 square foot, 3-car garage, and it just goes on and on and on. These are quick move-in homes. These rates and these incentives are basically on the move-in ready homes. I can get homes as low as $300,000 if you want to go all the way to Coolidge, like a first-time buyer. Sometimes you guys will drive a little further to work and stuff, or maybe that's not even far to work. Casa Grande, Maricopa, North Florence, South Santan Valley, in Coolidge. I've got houses down around $300,000, and we've got VA loans where you can get no down payment, no mortgage insurance on those, which can save you several $100s a month on your payment. But those homes down there got the USDA loan, so it's the same as a VA loan, but if you're not a veteran, it's because it's out in the country, kind of no down payment and stuff. Very similar to a VA loan. Big living spaces in a lot of these bigger homes. You saw some of those were 3,000 square foot homes. They'll have like a 16 or a 20-foot slider, and that slider's in the shade, pulled back underneath the roof line, because these are notched in recessed patios, so that sun is never going to hit that glass, which makes it the only way you ever want that glass, if it's pulled back into a notched patio like that. Taylor Morrison is doing this wood panel thing. That's an upgrade. You might or might not see it in some of the move-in readies, because the move-in readies will be loaded with some upgrades. They do just they know that they're going to need some upgrades because they're luxury homes, so they'll pop some stuff in there. Some of the homes aren't complete yet, and you still got a chance to call out some other things if you want, but they've all got the hard floor tile, whether it's wood plank look or square tiles. They've got the heavy duty grate cooktops on the stoves. They're just beautiful homes. Beautiful, beautiful homes. This one's got a giant island with so much overhang. It's got the legs there. Again, big living spaces. Lots of glass to the outside, and the only way that, like I said, being a benefit is because it's pulled back in underneath that roof line where that sun doesn't hit the glass. There's those glass cabinets again. That's kind of just a showpiece area there. It's not practical to get stuff in and out of there on a regular basis, so you just kind of put your collector stuff or something like that up there. But I don't know if you've ever messed with the cabinets that don't go to the ceiling. You've just got that wasted space up there. You try to find something that looks good. You got to get up there and dust and clean and put Christmas lights and stuff. When those cabinets go to the ceiling, that's a major plus in my mind. There's some more of the wood paneling options. Now you can order one of these houses to have built from the ground up, and you'd still get that 5% rate. You may not get some of the incentives. The dollar amount incentives are really based on these move-in readies they're trying to unload because of the rates. But they fixed the rate problem for us. So come on out. Let's get you into one of these homes. Just let me know what city you want to live in, what dollar range you're in. I can put a list together, and it's right either from, it'll be a list direct from the builder inventory, it'll be direct from the MLS. Some of this stuff is on the MLS, a lot of it is not, as it comes ready. You got the big walk-in closets here. I always do like these little windows they put up high, nobody can ever see in them. They let in just enough light. If it's a south or a west facing wall, you don't need a wall of glass. Like this window here, you want this one to be in your west or your south face, and this needs to be pointed north or east. And they've got these split vanities. Here's another shot of that. You got one on this side, one on that side, split by the bathtub. They just got a lot of space. There's a beautiful walk-in shower there. You got no shower door to mess with. You got to keep a little glass clean and you're good to go. Big walk-in closets. More of that wood paneling option. I'm sure that's not real inexpensive, but it can make a big difference. These laundry rooms can be real big and spacious with lots of cupboard space. Some of them come with washers and dryers. Some of them do not. There's that big covered patio recessed into the roof line there. So I'll tell you, if you're looking at buying a home, don't wait until the rates come back down. That 5% is a very good deal for right now. You wait till those rates drop about 2 points, now you're back into the buyer frenzy, you're back into the bidding wars. The price on these homes will not be $20,000 and $80,000 and $125,000 markdown. These prices will go up, the inventory will disappear, you're going to be on a waiting list for a home to be built, you're going to pay a lot more for it, and it's just, don't be those people. If you're at all able to make a purchase right now, let's get you out there. Let's find you what you're looking for. We actually, if you're going to be taking advantage of financing, we need to get you working on that first right away. We can get you, if you choose a builder, we can put you straight to work with the builder's lender. I've got lenders you can work with, but the incentives are usually tied to the builder's lender. If you got to go with their loan to get the incentives. Now on some of these you don't. So I've got lenders. I've got a VA lender too that does a very good job with the VA loans. He's a veteran himself. I'm a veteran. He knows the veteran loans better than most lenders. You can get a 0 down payment loan, and you can do that through the builder as well. Let's get you out there. Let's get you into a home. And all of our contact info is down below. Remember, we got to make that first trip to the model with you, or you are on your own. We will be cut out of the deal for the most part. Some builders, if you make the mistake of showing up first, tell them you're working with me. I can get in there sometimes, but that's only because they need realtors to bring buyers now. You get back into a seller's market and they'll lock us out fast, so they don't have to, because they pay our commission. So it just benefits you to take us in there with you. Take us out there with you on that first trip. If these videos help you, please give us a like and subscribe. All of our contact info is in the pinned comment, or all over the place in our page. So hope to hear from you soon. Let's go out and get you one of these beautiful homes. I mean, these are beautiful homes. It's the perfect storm. It's the time to buy. I'll wait to hear from you.